y'all got to be joking around, man. I heard the whole video in its entirety. Not one time did I hear King Noble say, go out there and rape black women. Not one time did I hear him advocate rape. What I heard him do was analyze the black rapist's mind. And he said that the black rapist by default is a revolutionary because he takes it. Now, I know y'all understand metaphors. I know y'all understand similes because y'all were all raised up in the church. The Bible has metaphors and similes all throughout the daggone Bible. Right or wrong. But when he speaks in metaphors and similes, you want to pretend like you don't understand what the man is saying. I've heard Khalid say, as a revolutionary, if you want freedom, you're going to have to take it. I've heard Malcolm say, if you want freedom as a revolutionary, you're going to have to take it. I've heard revolutionaries around the world say, if you want freedom, you're going to have to take it. The man was saying that rapists by default are revolutionaries because they say, or don't even say, they just do. They see what they want or need and they just take it. That's what they do. They just take it. So he's not saying that the rapist is a revolutionary. He's saying that the rapist's mind of just, I see it, I want it, I'm going to take it, is by default a revolutionary act. He's not saying to go out here and rape nobody. In my own life, all the people that I know, all throughout my life, over the last at least 25 years, as I'm a middle-aged man now, there's all these brothers that I know closely, and some of them don't know what the inside of my house looks like. Because the best way to protect your family against rape and molestation is by keeping the potential predators on the outside of your house. Let's just say that 5 out of 10 dudes are potential predators. Well, you don't know which one of the 5 or which one of the 10 are the potential predators. You have no idea. You can't tell just by looking at them or what they said. They look like normal individuals most of the time, right? So you have to establish a culture that puts a protective hedge around your family. Remember, UNIA has told us, and I keep reminding y'all, that culture is the immune system of a people. And if you ain't got no culture, you ain't got no protection. So, many people in my life will tell me that I'm over the top with it. Because I don't let men come up in my house and kick it with the family. I don't permit my daughter to sit on no dude's lap. I don't permit no men, family included, to get all close up on my lady like that. Up on my queen like that. Because I don't know which one of them is a predator. I have to treat all of them like a potential predator. You can protect your family. That's easy. If you just establish and enforce your culture. So the man ain't say nothing about advocating rape. I didn't hear him say it one time. I heard him say that the black rapist by default is a revolutionary. He's talking about the black rapist's mind. The mindset of taking something. All of the revolutionaries have said, if you want freedom, you're going to have to take it. Now, maybe, just maybe, I think I know what the problem is. The problem is, King Noble is just too damn smart. And some of y'all just ain't smart enough. And some of y'all, the low-minded, listen to your mental superiors, and the mental superior says, go get him, boy. Go get him. Sick. And you say, woof, woof, and you run an attack. An attack dog don't ask no questions. The attack dog's mental master, mental superior, just points, and the attack dog attacks without even thinking, without even trying to understand what he's attacking, what he's biting. He just gonna bite down without understanding why the master said, go get him, boy. So if you observe closely, the higher minded of the individuals, they're not saying I'm gonna go get nobody. They ain't saying they're gonna go take nobody's head off. The higher minded, y'all know who y'all are. I heard some of the radio programs recently. I guess I was asleep. I talked to Brother King Noble on Saturday. And I was like, man, I didn't know what was going on. He said, yeah, this been going on for a week now. I said, I gotta check it out. So finally, I've been asking people to send me the video that he supposedly said or advocated or said we should go out and start raping black women. I didn't hear him say that one time. And when some of the soldiers, and I'm even hesitant to call them soldiers, because they quick to jump up and jump on somebody that's black, somebody that ain't gonna swing back, somebody that don't have an army and a military and an air force and the Marines around them. They quick to go jump on them for something that they think somebody might have said, but they don't know for sure. That they think somebody might have done, but they don't know for sure. You mean you a black man in the hells of North America, and you don't know that we get accused all the time of doing stuff that we know we didn't do? We even got to prove to our own family that we didn't do it. And even when we prove it to them, they still question it. I've been accused and detained for armed robbery. Didn't do it. Wasn't convicted, of course, because I didn't do it. But there's some brothers that didn't do it and were still convicted. How you going to be a black man in the hells of North America and don't know that we're accused all the time? We're in prison and convicted and punished for crimes that we didn't commit. I've been accused and detained for stealing my own car. I've said this before. I've been accused of being a deadbeat dad. My child's mother had to go into court and say, nah, y'all got the wrong man. I just want child support. He ain't no deadbeat dad. But I've been accused of many things. If we are just going based on accusations, then all black men will be locked up. You can't be no damn fool and go by no accusation. So, until I hear the man tell me, you know, Daku, we should go out here and start raping people, I'm not jumping on nobody's side. As I said, the high-minded individuals out there, they not saying, go take King Noble head off. They might be blowing that silent whistle that nobody can hear except the attack dogs, but they not saying it outright themselves because they're high-minded. And they know good and damn well that King Noble didn't say that we should go out here and rape black women and molest little girls. As I said on another video, and I say it again because I heard somebody say, if you defending King Noble, that means you advocate rape and you advocate child molestation. You got to be out your damn mind. I have a girl. I have members of my family that have been victimized by rapists. So I know better. I put the protective hedge of culture around my family so nobody can get in. The safest place is in my home. The safest place for them is in my home under my protection. And when I leave them, I know that it's a possibility that something can happen. As a man, your constant thought is, how can I protect my family? Not just my immediate family, but my extended family. And all of y'all are up in arms and don't know that the black family is under attack. Your children and your wife, your woman, your brothers and sisters are being raped every single day. But you jumping up in arms to fight somebody that's been accused of doing something. Not just fight, you talking about taking a brother out. But you ain't talking about putting an end to racism, white supremacy. So, as I said yesterday, keep your cowardly hands off of King Noble. They're cowardly hands. You sound like soldiers. Shoot, make me want to get up and do something. And I'm a higher-minded individual. I'm like, man, I gotta contain myself. Let's go get somebody. You want to get somebody, but you don't want to get who needs to be got. You want to get somebody that's fighting to tear down racism, white supremacy, to put an end to the black Holocaust. I'm going to leave it at that because I can go on and on. Listen to the video, the tape in its entirety, and you'll know the man didn't say nothing like that. He said that the black rapist, again, is a revolutionary by default. And I'm telling you, I'm trying to translate for you what the man was saying. Again, I think King Noble's problem is he's just too damn smart. And some of y'all problem is y'all just ain't smart enough to understand what he was saying. He said, the black rapist is a revolutionary by default. And as I'm translating to you, what he was saying is that revolutionaries all over the world know that if you want freedom, you got to take it. If you want to put an end to the black Holocaust, you're going to have to take it. You can't be writing books and going to school and trying to figure out formulas and this and that. You see it, you got to go take it. You know what you need, what you want. You up in arms, you don't want our people to be raped, just like I don't want our people to be raped, as they are being raped every day. Then let's go tear down a system of racism, white supremacy. Let's unify against a common enemy, despite our little petty differences. You said, somebody told me, Daku, we gave him an opportunity to come on the show and backtrack and change what he said, and explain what he meant. Come on now. How many street dudes out there? I don't want to say niggas. How many street dudes out there? If I say something and you misunderstand what I say, and then you're going to roll up on me like you're going to do something and tell me, nah, dog, you better change that. You better say X, Y, and Z. The man in me, the lion in me, is not going to bow down to you and change what I said to you. I might say to myself, man, maybe I could have put that a little differently. But just the way you rolling up on me like you going to do something to me, I'm already in defense mode. You ready to take me out, I'm ready to take you out. So no, I'm not going to slander anyone based on no accusation. As a black man, I've been accused of stuff many times that I didn't do. So I'm not going to jump on another black man based on what you told me he did. You said he kidnapped some guy's child, and they knew where he lived. All right, I'm trying to really watch my words here because I know some of y'all are so emotional right now. But let me say this: when my oldest was about 2 years old, y'all remember back in the 90s, DC, murder capital of the world. I'm going to pick him up. His mother says, you can't come over here. You can't get him. If you come over here, we got the crew over here. They ain't going to let you get him. I said, you're going to have the army the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, the FBI, the CIA, and the boys on the block to stop me from getting my child. And as God is my witness, I went over there and got my child. I'm still standing here today, 15 years later. So I knew where my child was. If I felt like he was kidnapped, if I felt like somebody took my child, then I would go get him. That's the end of that. But you got to ask yourself this. After all this time, the FBI, the local police, the county police, the state police, brothers in the community, the father himself, everybody knew where the so-called kidnapped victim was. He ain't hiding. You know where he at. You knew where he was in Chicago. You knew where he was in Atlanta. Why y'all ain't go get him? Y'all went to the man's door. This ain't new news. Y'all said y'all heard about this a long time ago. Why is the person still there that was supposedly kidnapped? Somebody come to live with me, and I say, come on. And then somebody else say, oh, he was kidnapped. She was kidnapped. Oh my God. The door is open. Walk out the damn door. The door swings both ways. You a gangster. You a revolutionary. You a soldier. Come and get him. What's so hard about that? I'm not no gangster. But when they told me I couldn't go get my son, I went and got him. Solo. By myself. I ain't call nobody. I ain't call no radio stations. I didn't call the CIA, the FBI, the local police. I went and got my child. And there was no violence. That's what y'all think. Oh, we got to go over there. We're going to take his head off and get the child and get the young woman. I don't even know how old the woman is. I don't even know the story. Other than the brother's complaining that he kidnapped his daughter. I guess he had a child with him. The daughter never left. He going to have to explain that. But I'm not going to be the one that's going to jump on this brother. When I've heard for a few years now, him say nothing but tear down the system of racism, white supremacy. Get out of white supremacy. That has been what he's been talking about. He's been talking about having all hands on deck to fight against white supremacy. But you only want to fight against each other. I don't want to be no parts of no fake ass revolution like that.